welcome to CITAM Church Online Talk Show. It's been a minute, and we had from a lot of you just sending us messages, telling us what you miss. Here we are with Kerry Kagiri. Kerry's looking so beautiful today.
Thank you. You too, you're always so beautiful and radiant and awesome.
Thank you. I am not short, I am concentrated. Awesome.
Fun size.
I'm fun size.
But who said you're short really? I think you're just
I'm short.
Woman
I'm 5'2".
height.
I'm 5'2". Okay. For a woman, I'm okay. Okay, fine.
You're 5'2", I'm 5'3".
Three or four. You're slightly shorter than me, taller than me.
Yeah, like that's human size.
That's
to be different sizes.
Short.
It's beautiful.
Kerry has said I'm
Imagine
short,
if you were
guys.
taller, maybe your face would have been longer, your neck. As are you seeing this thing, you would not have been as wide, as thick. Anyway, just thank God. What's the topic, Laura?
Today we want to talk about something a little toe-stepping, a little icky, because we have literally just entered into the festive season, and this is a season that largely comprises of meeting and reuniting with family. So this is a season where, there are families maybe like mine, where we've lived together throughout the year, we spend Christmas together anyway, but there are many people who live alone, live away from their parents. Maybe people are even out of the country, but they come over for the holidays. And the thing about that is, let's just face it, every family has its drop. By the way, even the most perfect family, and I come from one of those. I come from one of those perfect families, but we have our imperfections, most definitely. And I've had this quote a lot, like when I listen to the Oprah Winfrey Super Soul Sunday podcast, where they say that if you want to know whether you're healed as a person, go back home to your family for a week. Go stay with your family for a week. Because for most of us, that's where the trauma of life begins. Either your dad was distant, or your mom was dramatic, or your siblings were selfish and things like that. So going back there after a whole year of just keeping the distance, because distance kind of keeps you in that place of you're regulated. The distance regulates everything. But going back there to be asked, "Kwani hujaolewa, Kerry? There's no ring on your finger. You're not pregnant. Where is the man's? We are not seeing him here." Things like that, auntie so and so, those behaviors. Why haven't you bought a car? You don't have a job yet, and things like that. I think when I say all that, you get the picture of what I'm trying to say. I just want to hear your thoughts, Kerry,
I love it.
on that.
But also, I think we've got into our next topic, kidogo, by saying that, because that's a whole topic on its own. For what not to say when you come through to gatherings.
Yes.
We're going to be tackling all those things that she's
Sawa.
highlighted. But for me, I'd say with family, there's always going to be drama. There's someone who you do not like. Maybe it's a personality thing. Is that godly? Absolutely not.
Yes.
We have to love our enemies. And the enemies, mostly people who hurt us, are always the closest ones to us. Because unfortunately, we have maybe a kind of an expectation or you have this desire to be close and to be with these people in a certain relationship, and it's just not working out because they're difficult. And then also, families inheritisha people drama. For your mom and my mom are not skizanaing, so it's awkward for you and I to be seen together. I can't come to this function because my parents are not coming.
Right.
And I'm like, no, it has to get to that point. And especially if you're a believer and you're watching this, and if you're not a believer and you'd like to be a believer, you're welcome to follow this advice and to accept Jesus in your heart and to just believe in your heart and confess that Jesus is Lord. But I'll just say we have a lot of work to do to undo what has been done in the past and to just step up over and above your ego or your drama or your hatred or your jealousy and make a difference this Christmas. Genuinely be there, be present. By the way, watu wenye wanakuja gathering kutumia simu ama just not to be present. It's just
that's a very good point, Kerry. Yeah.
So I'll say, my opinion in I know there's a lot of drama for family members. I know some family members kuna wengine talk on steps and some new families are blended and all that, and you're just like, okay, I'm going to see that step whatever or step whatever or the kids or whatever, and you're just nasty. but that's no way to live. In
Yeah.
fact, you're hurting yourself more, because sometimes you're like, I equally people don't even live with them, they don't even eat from your meeting words.
Yeah.
Get to know these people.
Yeah.
There's a reason why God has brought you guys together, and there's a reason why you were born in that family. I mean, there's so much I could say about it.
I think if we handle life from a place of looking at things like every drama is an opportunity for me to grow, I think we will go a really, really, really long way. So I'd encourage people to think about it that way. Like, what does my family teach me? Because the thing is, you're going to be triggered a lot, most likely, and your triggers show you where you need to heal. So if you're still getting triggered, it means you still need to continue on that healing journey.
True.
So I think it's even good for you to be in a space that triggers you, so that you get to see, okay, there's still something in there. And then when you're eventually able to like isolate again, then you know what to work on. So I think it's an opportunity. And I'd also want to highlight as we finish that I think we've had this conversation before on talk show. It's about boundaries. Set boundaries with your family. Kerry, I hear what you're saying when you say that we should love our family and everything. Most definitely, even the most difficult ones, most definitely love them. However, it's okay if you're feeling hurt. It's okay if you're feeling neglected or disregarded or disrespected.
What's not
that's a healthy feeling,
but
and
what's
that's
not
a normal
okay,
feeling.
What's
Don't feel
not
bad
okay
for feeling
is
that way.
this over honest truth where you're actually rude.
I'm just brutally honest.
Yeah, you don't have to be brutally honest.
Yes.
That's what
just
I'm
need
saying.
to be honest.
Yeah.
So have a good time with your family as you keep thinking about this, heading to Christmas celebrations and everything. I hope that you will be able to set your heart around the things that are right for you, and what you should do to honor God. And we wish you the best with that. So see you in the next video. We'll talk about something closely related to this one. See you.